Have I, on the whole, spent the money not wisely, but too well? I feel unable to pronounce. At moments I have seemed to myself to be spending very moderately, considering always what I was doing, and at others very largely. One thing I have become sensible of, that I am not a good economist, in the proper sense of the word. I can dispense with things with comparative ease and alacrity, but I can't get them and do them cheap. I have, for instance, a strong sense of having gone about constantly giving excessive fees and paying extra carriage fares. On the other hand, I have frittered away no money and spent none vainly or at random. Except a few clothes and half a dozen books, I have literally bought nothing. My grand abstention, and the one that has told most, in favor of my purse and against my culture, or at least my pleasure, has been in the matter of photographs. On your arrival in Italy, it very soon becomes apparent that you must take some firm ground in this respect. I immediately took that of leaving them wholly alone. If I had got any, it would have been largely for the sake of the rapacious Willie and the voracious Alice. But I hereby notify them that I shall come home quite empty-handed. Two facts have conspired to increase my expenses, viz., my being unwell and my traveling alone. A companion reduces one's expenditure by at least a third. This tells especially in carriage hires. My being unwell has kept me constantly from attempting in any degree to rough it. I have lived at the best hotels and done things in the most comfortable way. Ah me. Stubborn fact nevertheless remains that I shall have spent £400. I might have spent less. One always might have spent less. I think on the whole I may claim this, that I have spent little more than was needful for the full and proper fruition of my enterprise. To have kept myself on a materially narrower financial basis would have been to lay up a store of bitter memories and regrets for the future. Memories of a stingy, timid spirit, lagging behind their great opportunities. As it is, believe it as you can, I have a certain number of such ignoble memories. There are certain glorious extramural drives at Rome, in regard to which, when in future I hear folks descant upon them, I must silently hang my head. The more fool you, you'll say, to have spent so much and have got so little, but really I have got a great deal. Wait till I get home, and you behold the glittering treasures of my conversation, my fund of anecdote, my brilliant descriptive powers. I assure you, I'll keep the table in a roar. Your guests will forget to eat, and thus you'll get back your money. To say nothing of my making your universal fortunes by the great impetus with which I shall have been launched into literature. Consider, therefore, what you know me to have done, and what you believe me to have gained, and try to think that my return will not be altogether that of the prodigal, although perhaps not quite either that of the prodigy.